Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing today? I am doing great. You probably think I forgot about you guys yesterday, and trouble was I didn't have enough time to record a video and edit it and upload it, but I did not miss getting my writing in yesterday. That was the most important thing I do for you guys, is to make sure I stay on my course of action and to help you stay on your course of action to help you write your book. But I'll show you that in a few minutes. I mean, I was doing a lot of stuff yesterday, so I was able to get my time in on my writing, and I enjoyed that time. Like I said the other day, sometimes I pick a new location to do my writing. Sometimes I'm just sitting at the table doing my writing, doing some jotting on some paper and pencil that I can put into a Scrivener later on. Sometimes I have my laptop, and sometimes I just have my iPad that I'm working on. So I'm always having something available to write on, to put my notes and ideas down. Sometimes I'm even sitting on the couch playing a little Xbox. Got Call of Duty the other day, so I gotta get rid of those guys. Got my partner here, and of course, got my trusty iPad here. So like I said, I'm always trying to move around, get my work done, get my time in. So that's me just moving around, getting my work done and my writing done. Depending where I'm sitting, I can usually be pretty productive, but the best way to do it for me usually is sitting here, maybe a little music playing or whatever, the dog laying down by my feet, or even wanting to cup on our lap here. It doesn't bother me too much. It's more for him to settle down and not bother me to want to go for walks and stuff like that. So we will see. Let me jump over to Scrivener there and see what progress I've been making the last couple days. Since I didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday, let's jump in. So let's go ahead and jump right into Scrivener here and see how our daily target is doing. Actually, I did today's target too, so being day 6, I am right on my target, or actually above my target. I was on a roll the other day, so I just kept going. And now I'm at 13,000, and hopefully you guys are reaching your goals too. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys are doing. But that is my current target, and I just want to go over a little thing today, and it's basically when you're writing, you want to be focused on your writing depending where you are and everything. What I usually do when I'm writing is I get into the scene. This is just some garbage that I put in here just to show you guys. And sometimes you want to write in a certain font or a certain size. This here right now is Cochin regular 14 size font. But if you go ahead and select it and you do Command A or Control A if you're on Windows, you can go ahead and change it up to any kind of font you want. You can do bold, you can do a little bigger, just so you can be able to see it and read it, a little more prominently as you're writing along. And that's just one of the features I like to do. You can do also the line adjustment on there. You can make it wider. If you go ahead and select it all again, I can make it spread out a little bit more. Let's say a 1.4. Maybe that's a little easier for you to work with, to read and everything. What I also like to do is go into Compose. And Compose puts you into basically where all you see is your writing. So you can focus on your writing, you can do your thoughts and everything. You don't have to worry about any other windows or anything distracting you. But if you do need to make some changes to your document or anything, you still have your pieces down here where you can scale your text. You can center your paper left or right or center. I usually keep it in the center. You can change your paper width, so you can make it wider or shorter. You can bring up your inspector window. There's nothing going on in that one right now, but you can bring up him, put him away, and you can also play with your background as far as fading and everything. But let me show you one other thing. If you go ahead and close this little arrow down here, you'll exit composition. And you want to go into the preferences up here under Scrivener. And under there, if you go to Compose, you can change up a lot of things as far as how you see it. You can highlight the current line you're on. You can go down here and change the background color to a different color. Say you like a blue color instead. But there's a whole bunch of changes you can do. You can do the paper, different paper and notes background. But let's go ahead and just hit that for now and go back into our composer. Hit our compose button. And now you see that we have the light blue background that I selected. But that's still a little distracting. I mean, it's very bright. So let's go ahead and get out of that again. And say I want to put like a nice picture or something behind there, just to make it a little more serenity as I'm writing and moving along. And you won't find that under preferences, because under preferences on background, all you're able to do is textures and color, but I want to do an actual image. So we're going to close out preferences, and we're going to go up to view right here. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see composition background. And currently it's at no backdrop. So I want to go ahead and choose a file that I want to use. It's currently sitting on my desktop, and it's this little photo here. So I'm going to go ahead and click open. And now when I go back to compose, I got a nice little scenery back there. I can fade out the paper a little bit. I can make it smaller in width so I can kind of see my photo that's going on there. Or I can even just put it all the way to the right. So I can just look at the scene and kind of right along that I'm doing there. Bring up the paper back up where it was. And I can just type away as I'm going along on my novel there. So that is just one of the things I wanted to show today to you guys. I didn't want to take your time up too much. I know you're trying to write and get things going. So I will see you tomorrow for our next goal. Hope your writing is going good as mine is. And have a good day, guys, and I'll see you then.